Hello. Just the mic. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Satisfactory. Yes, I know. This is not Empyrion. But I had such fun streaming this on Friday. I thought I'd come back to it. So I got Dragoon in the channel with me today to help me out a bit. Hello. Because I had a bit of trouble last time keeping up with the chat. So Dragoon is going to be my chat bot for me. Welcome, the real Vert. How's it going, bud? King of Lasers. How you doing? Welcome along. Welcome along. I'm just picking up some biofuel, and then what we're going to do today is we're going to focus on our copper industry. So we got our iron industry is kicking butt. We got so many rods and stuff that we don't know what to do with at the moment, which is great. Biofuel is what I'm trying to make. You started hosting Cage again. That's interesting. Oh, on Twitch. The Cage is stealing my stream, bastard. Hostile takeover, watch out. Wood. There we go. Okay. Just gonna top the generators up. I thought this was Chilling Buildings stream day. It is, but it's in Satisfactory. I'm having a little break from Empyrion today. We're going Satisfactory because I had a lot of fun playing this on Friday, and access to this game actually closes today. So I get my access taken away from me at the end of the day. So I figure I'll try and get as much of it in as I can. So this game is about automation. It's about a production line. It's about building basically an automated city of manufacturing goodness and progressing. So we got to build a space elevator basically so that we can get things off the planet and into orbit to the company that we work for. We've also got to chart this planet and explore it and stuff like that. So there's quite a lot to it. It sounds weird. Oh, you just build a factory, but there is an aim. That's basically to explore everything and do everything. Right, so we're going to place a copper mine here. First of all, I need to get rid of this node. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to build a mine here, and we're going to build a little production area down on this flat ground here. Fluff, what's up, dude? Welcome along, Fluff. And thank you very much for the 100 bits. Much appreciato. Very kind, sir. Right. Oh, I fell off. So we're going to put a mine there. Do you know what? I haven't played Factorio, but I am aware of it. I'm very aware of it because it's by the same people that made this, I believe, isn't it? Coffee Stain Studios. Can I get that to line up? Oh, come on. There it is. Rig is going very well. Rig is going very well, thank you. Yeah, it's working beautifully. Everything looks pretty in it. So I'm very happy with it so far. So good. No flashing lights. No flashing lights, yeah. So yeah, but it's very nice. Everything's so smooth. The main thing about it is that it's so quiet. It's unbelievable. I can't even tell when it's on. It's so quiet. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Right. We did a smelter. We did a smelter. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put all of this on some foundations. Let's do it properly. Let's do it properly. Let's build this up. Good. Like that. There we go. What's up, Captain Mimi? Yeah. We're doing Satisfactory today. I'm gonna get that a lot, I suspect, aren't I? Wait, this is not Empyrion. Oh, that was wrong. I went on top of there. Goodbye. Let's go. So, and that's it. We're out of concrete. Gotta go get. I gotta put a mine on concrete because the amount of foundations I'm gonna need to build. I'm gonna need a lot of this. I'm gonna need a lot of concrete, aren't I? Can I make another mine? Production mine. I can. Yeah, because I've got an auto miner on me as well. So for those of you that missed the stream on Friday, let me just take you over here. This is what I built on Friday. Bear in mind, I don't know what I'm doing, by the way, so it's a bit of a mess. It's a complete mess, actually. But it works. So what we got is we've got 2 iron mines pumping out iron ore into 2 smelters, smelting it into iron ingots. They go into constructors that turn it then into iron plates, and 2 constructors over here. Because of how quickly these 2 work, it can one smelter can funnel resources to 2 of them. So the resources go into this splitter, and then they come out of this splitter and go into these 2 constructors, and come out the other side as iron rods back into this merger here, which merges the 2 production streams together, and then obviously takes the products into storage down here. If we go into this storage bin, we have a lot of iron rods and a lot of steel plates. So as far as our iron production is concerned, it's automatic. The only thing I need to do is keep the power running. Oh, woo, software limited. My apologies. All right, so it's not coffee stain, but it is very, very similar. You can see it's basically a first-person Factorio. Wonder. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Right, I want lots of concrete. I wonder, this is a really awkward place to get things, because in hindsight I should have started my base down here maybe, because that's iron deposits right there. There's 3 of the buggers as well. This is a much flatter area to build on, isn't it? But I'm up there. Yeah, this is like first person Factorio in 3D. Yeah, we're not doing Empyrion today just because this game, the access I have to it closes today, so I wanted to kind of get a little bit more done in this if I can, and then we can go back to Empyrion obviously next week. So yeah, Empyrion will be back. Don't worry. Just getting Factorio while I can, basically. You can always make more than 1 base. Yes, that's true. I was gonna do that once I've sort of finished. Did I just call it Factorio? I did, didn't I? Satisfactory. That's gonna happen a bit, I suspect. Oh dear. Too many progress. It's 3D Factorio. Let's call it that. It's gonna go down well, isn't it? Oh dear. Right, foundations. Here we go. Back to it. They take 6 concrete each one. Wow. Two, and that's it. We're out again, aren't we? Right, okay, that's fine. That's very cool. considering it's an alpha game, it already looks pretty damn good. Right. Smelter. Cool. Conveyor. Ooh, can't afford. We need more steel plates. Thank you very much, Dumpster Juice. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm very much enjoying it. It's a much needed upgrade. Bless the old rig. She tried very hard. And she did live to the end. Noise. Hell's Fire has subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing, Hell's Fire. Much appreciated, sir. Got all this iron ingots on me. I need to get rid of them. Let's see, split that. Put that in there. And that in there. Right, there we go. I've got a load of copper ore on me. I need to smelt into copper ingots as well. Hey Crazy, what's up, dude? Welcome along. Right. Can I build? I can build a new biomass burner. I can, yeah. Excellent. Because I'm going to need one up here, I think, before I can upgrade to a new biomass burner. Right, now I can build a conveyor from there to there. Perfect. Okay, and what I need now is, because we can produce, basically it's a straight line production, we can produce wires from copper ingots, and then from wires we can produce cable, right? But I don't want cable to be the only thing it produces, so I'm going to need to split this into two constructors. Three constructors, actually. Is that a lie, isn't it? 3 constructors. Because I'll need one to produce just... Actually, no, I didn't mean to do that. One to just produce the wires. And then onto the cables. And then another one to just produce the wires. God damn. Right, I'm going to need some more copper then. Some more concrete. That's the word. Whoa. Uh-oh. Power's out. Damn it. The Real Vert, thank you very much for following, sir. And Dumpster Juice has subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. That is very cool. Okay. Our power has run out. That's fine. We've got all this iron ore I've got. Oh my god, what am I going to do with that? I really need something other than biomass to run these goddamn things. I can make biofuel. What was it? The one that I'm trying to do at the moment, which I need 200 plates, 200 rods, and 500 cable for. Ooh, part assembly. Specs. On the video that I posted, that's it really. But because it's completely custom built, so it's not like on a website or anything. Because like I said in my video, I gave them a call and I said, this is what I need. And they went, right, this is the spec you need then. And my budget, obviously. I'm gonna leave them switched off for now and get more biofuel. But it's yeah, it's an AMD Ryzen 7 2700X. That's the beating heart of the beast. With I can't do that. With about 16 gigs of RAM and an RTX 2070 graphics card, and yeah, an Intel 760p NVMe SSD. What else? Missing something. Corsair 650 watt power supply, Antec P110 silent case water cooling on the CPU only, not on the GPU. Yeah, RTX 2070. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's set me back a fair amount of money, but it's something that I can pay off over the next couple of months, so it should be fine. Right, let's turn this back on. Ugh. Or it's both, mate. Yes. Yeah, I got a haircut. It was long overdue, my friend. It was long overdue. I actually meant to get a haircut a weekend before, and then I just completely couldn't be asked to go out, so it's just grew beyond reason, really. But yeah, here we go. There's some concrete. I have another thing. I'm not going to build another mine down here, so I may as well place this other auto mine. All right. Here we go. That is 1, 2. Yeah, that's going to take a while. Let's just leave the auto miners to do it. I'm going to need a lot of concrete though, so I am going to probably have to put a mine there and then run a conveyor belt up here. It's going to be crazy. Oh, I wonder if I could zigzag it up poles. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? That'd be cool. That is a nice machine. That's probably more than enough to run anything you're going to be wanting to run, I'm guessing. See, I did go, mine's a bit overkill. But I did it on purpose. I did it when overkill because I wanted to future-proof it, really. So, that's only 35 concrete. God damn. Only one of those. Right, yeah. I'm definitely going to need to mine more concrete. Okay, let's sort out the copper mine, then we'll do the concrete mine, and then we'll see about setting up a new base over there as well. And then, oh well, we need to get that milestone done so I can produce biofuel, but I need the wires. I need 500 wires, so I need this copper thing. God, there's so much to do. It's ridiculous. I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. It's one of those games where there's always something to do. If you're bored... Ooh. Yeah. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good as well. 8 gig of DDR4 though. Does that cut it? Why can't I build? Oh, I need. Frick! I need those hardened plates. Okay, let me just. Can I get? I'm game to game. Let's put you there. Wi-Fi connector. you bugger. Right, let me put you there. Right. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. So I'm just running power lines right now. So these power poles can only take a maximum of 4. So what I generally do is connect 2 devices and, well, 3 devices, I suppose, technically, and 1 to the next power line. And then that should leave that one open. So I could probably actually, there we go. Get rid of that one. And then run that to that instead. There we go. All right. I'm just going to get this thing producing the cables for now, the wires, so that we can get that upgrade, and then we can get biofuel, which should hopefully run our generators a lot longer. But this should be a lot nicer factory than what we've got over there because we've taken the time to put actual foundations down. So we do need to run another generator though. So let's set you to copper and set you to wire. Oh, beast! It does eat the flowers. That's good. I'll run it for a very, very short amount of time. It will run it. Quick, pick up some more plants and stuff. I should probably build a little workshop over here as well, so I don't have to keep running back and forth just to build things. Alright, what's a workshop? Craft bench. There we go. Yeah. More leaves. Need more leaves. There we go. There you go. That thing's run out of power already. God damn. I haven't got a research. Oh yes, I have. Yes, I have done some stuff in the research lab, in the hub. Yeah. I did the carapace of those little pig creature things, and flowers. I think I want to say I did some flowers. Analysis complete on the flower petals. Thanks. So that will require 3 more of that. Nope. What am I doing? I need 3 more carapaces to continue that research. So 10 flower petals or 1 pale berry. Let's do that. I've got a pale berry here. And the nuts. Should I do the nuts or the pale berry? Let's start with the pale berry. Yeah, I kind of forgot that this was running. It only takes like 5 minutes. But everything else around the game like takes forever. So I completely forget it's running. Right, we got... I need some more of these like hardened plates. Reinforced iron plates, which require screws, which we can make a ton of. Let's say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. Should probably get 9. There we go. Right, okay. So should now be able to create those additional constructors. But honestly, I need the cable, the wires anyway. You can get little buggies and vehicles and stuff in this game, so I'm looking forward to getting that. Right, what's this? This is shut down again, presumably because you're out of fuel again. Why does this biomass generator look different than the other ones? It's completely different. Doesn't have a grinder on it and anything. Probably because it's not supposed to be used with biomass? I don't know. Yeah. It was built into it, yeah. So it's just a different biomass generator. Which is cool. Okay. So 2 more constructors I need. This one will just produce wires. What I do need... Did I actually... No, I need more concrete, don't I? Did I pick some up? No, I didn't. God damn! Back down the hill we go. Bisbury, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Very cool. Right, here we go. These guys have got 200 concrete. That should be about 60. That's the wrong button. cool. How many hours have I pumped into it so far? 3. yeah, no, I haven't played much because I've been I use most of the weekend to record next week's Empyrion episodes for YouTube. So, Bobbler, that's all right, mate. Between the two of us, we'll get him. We'll get him. What? I don't know what it's talking about. Okay. Man, that's yeah. Well, it might help actually if I. Oh dear. That's so bad. Jesus Christ. How have you let me go? Have you let me go half an hour without telling me that the freaking game volume is muted?
Yeah, but well, I didn't. You know, it's your area of expertise. I'm not going to interfere.
No. Sure. No, I appreciate that, but obviously now everybody's like, "Who's this second voice on the stream?" What? Dragoon's here, everybody. By the way,
Hi.
He was here all along. He was telling me about who was saying what. But I had my desktop audio muted, which includes Dragoon, so therefore you couldn't hear him.
To be honest, there's probably a lot of people on Shattered Realm that would say I am probably better off muted.
Yeah, it's true.
But
you know,
Viewsbury says, "How is the new rig working for you?"
Oh, another rig one. It's working very well, sir. Thank you very much for asking. It's very quiet and all around generally great. I've been playing Anthem. Anthem's a controversial subject. Does anybody else play Anthem? Because the thing with Anthem is it's EA, so it's instantly a dirty word, isn't it? It is quite fun though. It is a lot of fun, and I get what people say about it, like the whole main. Oh God, what do you call it? The hub, the main area where you get all the missions from, is so boring. But the rest of the game is amazing.
I can't comment. I haven't played it, so I'm just going to shut up.
Okay. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
But I know what you mean when you say about EA. That's like saying to the other half, "I'm going to take you out for a meal on Saturday," and she thinks great, and then you take her to McDonald's, and she's like, "Really?"
Yes, and you feel really bad afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and again, you get that urge, don't you? Just like a bit of McDonald's. You just need a bit of EA every now and again to remind you of why you hate EA.
Oh, and Operator Hoot said, "And then you make her pay for it as well."
Yeah. Nice, Hoot. Nice. We're just getting some leaves so that we can actually run the biofuels for a while.
Yeah, even the real Vert said, "You take her to McDonald's, then you make her pay, and then you make her refuel your car and make her pay for that too."
Yes, I've actually done that. Yeah, and she's still with me. Yes. Yep. Now that is some biofuel. Right, this should run for forever. 200. All right, cool. Power me up, Scotty. 200 biomass. Go, my precious. And we do need a power cable to you. And we actually need to tell you what to do, don't we? You're producing wires. And you're now producing also wires. Because you, sir, are producing cable. But you need power. The power line is maxed.
Operator Hoot says, obviously she's still waiting for you to pay it back.
She's been waiting a while there, mate. F that one. Join that one to that one. And that to
That flying thing seems to be getting closer.
Yeah, it's a monster, isn't it? I really hope I can go up and say hello to it one day. But I suspect not. I suspect it is decoration. I just hope that I can also go to all these amazing mountains around me. And as far as the eye can see as well. That's what I'm hoping. Because I don't actually have a map. We don't have a map yet. So we have no idea how big the game world is. Right, I do need a storage bin though.
The real vert says, oh, and then you make her, we're continuing this conversation, of course, and then you make her pay for your mortgage too, and then he said, that's EA economy for you. I think he's trying a bit of wordplay there.
That is good wordplay, in fairness.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Right, get rid of that. What is this? Is this... Why are you not... Did I not connect you? Oh no! I may have overloaded my bio generator. I have overloaded my bio generator. Damn. Damn.
Nice feature would be if they started smoking. They start you'd like clouds of smoke coming out of your generators when you overload them.
Mm. That is right, isn't it? Yeah. So I want all of this stuff to just go into one bin. I love the little burning noise it makes when you make a conveyor belt. Oh, they've done the sound design in this very well. If my power's gone, why are my conveyor belts moving? Where do these come from? What? Oh, you're half working, right? Okay, I do need another biomass generator though. That's the thing. In order to run this. So, have I got the materials? I do not! I need steel plates, which are over there. That also looks like it's shut down. Shit. Half of this game is just keeping fucking things running. It really is. Right. It's fine. It's fine if there's a bit of backlog. I need the plates. Give me the plates. Give me all the plates, actually. Let's put a bunch in the hub. So actually it's just the cables you're waiting for, isn't it? Sweet. Don't need the plates then.
Fluff likes the fact that this game is quite awesome, as it's pre-early access.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? It's pre-early access and it seems this polished already. Yeah, I'm really quite impressed with it, to be honest. You run out of biofuel. But then this one other one's going to run out of biofuel next. And that noise, when you turn the power back on, and everything starts going again. That's good. That's good. I like that. Have I got some rods? Yeah, I got rods, plates. Okay, good. You need to chuck like 300 ore in this smelter. Right. New power biomass burner. Right next to the other one. Why not? Missing wire. Crap! I put all my wire in the... It's fine. We have a bit of wire. It's all good. Can I grab the wire? Yeah. Come to me, wire.
I was going to say, last time you grabbed it straight off of the conveyor belt. There you go, yeah.
I can't grab it from the side though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can. There's got to be a certain angle or something from it. One more. One short. There we go. Biomass burner. I can't wait to get a nuclear power plant. So let's connect you to you.
Was it? I think is it Lord Askim? I think I apologise if I don't pronounce that correctly. Lord Askim said, "Will this game be available on Steam?"
Nope. Yeah, Epic game launcher. I'm afraid. It's crazy how many launchers there are now. There is a gap in the market for a combined launcher. Good one that manages all your games still.
Fluff says Fluff is warning you and says, "Spanj, you need to be careful starting up all at the same time because it draws more power starting up."
Oh, what? When you restart the generators. Okay, it's good to know. But surely it only draws more power for a time, right? Get me some leaves, man. Get me some
Cat
leaves.
says, "Doesn't the gathering remind you a little bit of Ark, though?"
Yes, the leaf gathering is very Ark-like. In that, you know, it just sort of grabs a bunch of leaves. Yep, there we go.
And
Powers
Fluff says,
out.
in response to your comment, "Yes, just a few seconds regarding the biogenerators."
It's fine. Not too bothered then. That should be right. More biomass. There's 200. There's 146. Right. You've already got 185. Okay.
What did you press to split it then, just out of curiosity?
Just right click. Just right click it. Splits it. Alright. This one's got a grinder. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, this one does as well. Completely missed that.
Oh. Cab says, "No dinosaurs then."
Why isn't this working? I haven't got to power that, have I? No. Why? Why? I've got my bin around the wrong way. God damn it.
Yeah, Fluff says it's backwards. Reval says, "How did you get the game, mate?"
I contacted Coffee Stain on Twitter after seeing one of their trailers on YouTube and said, "Hi, can I have a copy, please?" And they went, "Sure." I'm gonna have to
Backwards
delete that
again,
now.
Fluff says.
Really? Wait. Really? I did that wrong twice. Yeah, the orange is... The orange is the in. I'm gonna give it a little bit more space. Conveyor belt is an invalid shape. Fine. Get rid of that. Ooh, hello. Did I place that? In! Finally! There we go. We got there eventually. Yeah. Because if you've got a channel, if you do content creation and stuff, they were quite eager to get tubers and streamers and stuff on board to showcase this game this weekend, which is why this is Empyrion. This is not Empyrion this week. This is Satisfactory, because my access disappears tomorrow or tonight, really. And then it comes out in proper early access for everyone on the 19th, I believe, on Epic Game Store. So you can get your hands on it then. I don't know how much it will be. Probably, I would guess probably about £20, whatever the equivalent of that is.
When I checked, it was $26.99 in the UK.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Right, so we should be able to get a hub upgrade with we had about 200 or 300 cable. So we're gonna need 500 wire. Sorry, not cable. Okay.
The real Vert says, "I'm kind of sad it won't be on Steam. Not just because I won't get it, but a lot of people won't get it or see it because of that.
Yes, it's true. But I mean, there's for and against with Steam. Steam is a bit of a monopoly and it's a bit too big for its own boots. Whereas Epic are obviously trying to break into the market. They're giving developers like Coffee Stain, I think, a much better deal to put their game on the shop than Steam is, because obviously Steam will take a cut. For every game sold on Steam, Steam takes a cut. Now Epic might have a much lower cut than Steam does, basically. But it swings and roundabouts, because the reason the Epic game launcher even has the number of users it has at the moment is because of Fortnite. And Fortnite kind of got its ass kicked by Apex Legends recently, so yeah, don't know. It's a tricky one to call. The thing is, if the game doesn't perform well on Epic's game store, then it might come along to Steam.
The Real Vert's got an interesting. He says Epic are also hurting the industry. They do give a better Steam, 88% to devs, 70% on the other platforms, including Steam. But they also are buying the exclusivity rights to the games, which isn't good for anyone, and therefore he or she won't be supporting them.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Uncle, I think it's Uncle Sam. It says Uncle 7 AM. Says Satisfactory is looking nice. How is it compared to EGS? Can you build vehicles and / moving things?
It's a very different game to Empyrion, because obviously Empyrion is voxel based building and very survival based, whereas this is all about production and automation and stuff. There is survival aspects in the sense that I have a health bar, I can be attacked by the creatures of this world, and there's probably environmental challenges out there as well that I just haven't met yet. So I guess there's some similarities there, but overall I'd say it's completely different, and comparing them is not necessarily possible. They're two very different games. Other than the fact that they're on alien planets, you run around, you do build stuff, but in different ways. I like them both for their own reasons. Ugh. We're back online.
Uncle, obviously, in response to what you said, he said just looks similar. I guess mostly.
Yeah, I guess so. You are gonna draw similarities and stuff like that, but I think they scratch different itches. They scratch different itches. It's like I'd liken this more to something like SimCity, but first person. You know, it's not so much about survival as it is in Empyrion and conquering worlds and stuff. Though we are conquering a world. But yeah, I think there are three planets that we could choose at the beginning of the game. Two of them were locked out. The only one we could choose is this one. There's an ice planet as well that we could go on to, and there was another one I can't remember. I think it was a barren, like, desert planet or something like that. So you can have different planets, and they'll obviously have their own challenges and stuff. That should be enough wire now. That should be enough wire.
So do you think with the choice of planets, because I can't remember that selection screen when you started on Friday, but do you think that could be linked to the difficulty? So whereas on surviving an ice planet could be a little bit more difficult than, say, like this one.
Yes. Yeah, I think you will have temperature challenges and stuff. Big red button. Yeah. Plonk. Go.
Milestone reached.
Go.
Have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory
This thing's cool.
infrastructure. Additionally, the Biofuel
Ironball says, "Hey Spanj, thinking on Empyrion, you gads those advanced missile bases are no joke. Almost lost an SV and a HV trying to take them down."
Contribution to project assembly.
Advanced missile base. Damn. Can't say I remember what that what that is, what that's like.
And what was that you just launched?
Well, that was something called the MAB. The MAB, basically, because I just pumped a load of resources into this, the pod will now go off and go get the resources, the rewards that I got for that milestone, the utility one. So, like biofuel and stuff like that. It's already unlocked. I don't have to wait for the pod to come back, but I have to wait for the pod to come back to start the next milestone. But it sends the resources that I put into it off to the company that I work for. So the more you send, the more stuff you get. This is the milestone system. So you can see I've already done utility, I've already done logistics. I'll probably do, I don't know, I need to get through all of these eventually. Object scanner nut. What? Milestone costs 5 nuts. Should be an easy one to do. But yeah, you can see the more I get through, then the more little milestones I have. Obviously, there's a load here that aren't available in the alpha. Probably not finished in development yet, but complete the space elevator phase is the one after tier 2. Tier 2 gives me assemblers, rotors. Sweet. A modular frame. 5 entry and a chainsaw. Jump pads. Propels you upwards through the air. Tilted jump pads and jelly landing pads. So I'm going to be able to jump between my bases like Quake style. That's going to be funny. Walkways. Nice. Elevated walkways.
Fluff just said as well, as I said, Spanj, you can jump on the rocket and fly out into space.
Really? That's funny. That would be cool.
And Lucifer has joined us.
Hey, Luce. How you doing, man? Here you go.
Says
Pod's
hopefully
back.
they will have. Sorry. He said hopefully they will have industrial raiders or pirates that you have to build defenses again.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, it's still alpha, it's still development, and there's loads of stuff that we're not seeing yet. So this is very much base game stuff, I think. But it's so nice to see like special effects and stuff so polished. Like just that drone landing and the way its arms twitch and stuff like that. The animations are very nice. Very nicely done. So we can make biofuel now. Wonderful. Let's do it.
Iron Balls definitely says the game frankly looks worth it. I will look into buying it once it's out.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say this is up there on my wish list. Some more biofuel to make there.
One thing that I missed a minute ago, the real Vert, he said, again about Epic, even though Steam has a bit of a monopoly, which isn't necessarily good, they don't abuse it, which makes it much more okay in my opinion. I would like to see competition to Steam, but not in the way that Epic is doing it.
Yeah, it's a fair point. I mean, to be honest, I've not looked a massive amount into it. So, but yeah. I mean, you got... How many have you got now? You got Steam, you've got Epic, you've got Origin, you've got Uplay, you've got GOG Galaxy. You know, it's getting ridiculous. To be honest.
I think you were right earlier on, Spanj, when you said that there needs to be a third party, someone to come along that can join them all together. So you sign into one app and it connects to all the various.
Well, there are some out there like that, and they'll link, but they don't. They all they do is basically create shortcuts to each launcher, and then the game's inside them. So while you can see your entire library, or near enough, in one launcher, when you launch a game, it basically fires Steam up again, and then opens the game. And then, because you're using that one launcher instead of Steam or whatever else, if the game needs to be updated, it hasn't been updated. So, yeah, it's a challenging thing to get around. It really is. But
It should be something that Discord looks into. Can you imagine if Discord brought them all together they've got the platform for the group chats and the communities, and then you can. I mean, in a way, I guess Discord already does, doesn't it? You can, you know.
Discord already has
launches
already doing
everything
a store.
from there. Yeah.
Yeah, Discord is already doing a store. So again, that's yet another platform. But whichever way it goes, you know, you're going to need this company, whoever decides to get involved in it, to try and work with Steam and Epic and get them to work together. And I don't think any of them will do that, because this one launcher is basically going, okay, we want to take away everyone's storefronts and put them in our storefront. And then from a business point of view, this is never going to happen. So yeah, we're just going to have 5-6 launchers on our desktop forever, I think. God damn it. You can start games through Discord. I mean, yeah, you can add non-Steam games to Steam as well, can't you? So
additional storage options
Yeah,
right.
have been provided. R&D
Anyway, back to production.
Yeah.
Personal storage box.
I want this lookout tower. I want to see, provides a good overview, useful for building. Let's do it. Let's build a lookout tower. Because this is the one thing I was thinking about Satisfactory, was like, right, well, how do you get... Because what you kind of need is you need a top-down view in some circumstances, just so you can get an idea of what you need. And hey, look at this. This is it. Wow, yeah. It's just a bit of a mess over there. Neat and tidy. Complete mess.
when you had that other tower, then would that actually let you place that? Do you think, from where you were stood?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, look at that. So amazing. So I could actually do some foundations. I can build them from here. That's pretty good, isn't it?
It's like an overview of your sort of work area, so you can lay stuff out.
You can actually plan and plot a little bit better from up here. That's really cool. Look at the view!
I can almost see my house from here.
That was very fucking game show host, wasn't it? I can almost see my house from here. Thanks for listening to Dragoon Hour on Radio Spanj. Next up, Toto.
No, next up, breakfast with Lucifer.
It'll never end.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sponsored by the Coffee Guy.
Sponsored by the coffee. Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Damn. Right, what we need is we need a concrete mine. So, I don't think there's full damage in this game. So, there is full damage in this game. That hurt. I suppose that's why they got the little jelly landing pads. There's not much full damage in this game, which is good. But that did hurt me. That did hurt me. It's fine.
Lucifer says the first thing he said, WTH, every time I look in the corner it says I'm watching someone else's stream. And then he says, I think I see Pantropy mechs over by those mountains when you're on that tower.
Yeah. Really? What should I research? Should I research more paleberry? Why is it? It's literally demanding flowers. Okay. It demands the flowers.
it's almost as bad as a woman.
All right. Jesus.
Well, they demand flowers as well. I'm joking.
Well,
Where are my flowers? You didn't bring me flowers.
well, come on, Dragoon. You should just know.
I just don't. I just don't know. This is the problem. This is
but
why I'm single. You know,
should
I don't
just
know.
You should just know. All right, exploration
Nailed
basics. It's going down. BDC, what's up, dude? Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. So we should be rattling through these now because we've got the production lines are online. How much? I don't need plates, do I? Yeah, I need 5 plates. 5 rods and 149 to be exact.
That is very exact.
How do I... Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, that'll do. How do I just... I just want one.
Control and click. Shift
Oh,
and
damn, I
click
did that the wrong
button.
way around. There we go. I just want one. Right, there we go. 5 plates. I gotta do the same thing with... Wait a minute, what's the point? I may as well just grab a stack and then it only puts in, like... There we go.
Edgezilla says, hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, the devil, sir.
That reminds me, did anyone ever play Commandos back years
Ah,
ago?
Commandos, yeah. Now you're
Reminds me of
talking.
this. Reminds me of the sapper. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right away, sir.
Jerry's spotted, sir. Yeah, quite. I'm wondering if I can make this a little bit more efficient, because I've just noticed this, the mine is backing up, because this is full. So the mine is producing, like, a lot more.
More than that constructor can handle.
So it's producing 60 per minute.
Smelter,
Right.
sorry.
Yeah, I need 2 smelters. I need another smelter, that's what I need. Smelter. Delta. Can I fit it in there? Oh, please, won't you let me fit it in there? It's,
I don't know. Some guy came along and put pylons in the way.
yeah, I know, right?
The real vert. Somewhat interesting and almost unimportant question, Spanj.
Somewhat
What tips
interesting.
slash... I'm only reading what's been said.
Brilliant.
What tips slash advice would you give to a YouTuber content creator who is just starting out?
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
What I might add is there's only an hour left on the stream. I'm joking.
No, it's a big question, but I mean, the main thing to do is... Where do you start? Right.
Great start.
Yeah.
Great start.
Where do you start with that though? That's the thing. It's because it is it isn't easy. You've got to.
Lucifer says a British accent helps.
The British accent helps. Not always. No. It depends. It depends what you want to do. Okay. I think you'd ask yourself. Can you be a personality, or can you be very informative and instructional? Because I think a lot of people fall into the trap of, oh, I can just upload gameplay videos, and that's fine. But if it's just gameplay videos with nobody behind the camera or nobody on the microphone, then it's going to be very difficult to build an audience. Whereas if you're a personality on the mic, then you're going to have a little bit more success. But then there's the technical aspect of it as well. In a sense, you need to understand how the YouTube algorithm, and I'm assuming here you're talking about YouTube. You need to understand how the YouTube algorithm works and how it absolutely hates people, including you. It hates everyone, basically. Unless you are
Uploading on a regular basis.
shit, just overloaded my power grid. Yes, you need to upload regularly and consistently, because then the YouTube algorithm gets used to you, and it will promote your videos. Whereas if you upload in dribs and drabs every now and again and sporadically and stuff like that, it can't figure you out, and so it doesn't promote your videos as much, which is savage, because if you go on a holiday, it just punishes you for it, which is really annoying. But yeah, so what kind of videos do you want to make? What kind of audience are you going for? Are you trying to break into something like a market that's very saturated? Gaming is a very saturated market, but there are niches in there. Empyrion is one of them. This is basically how I got started. So, still going. Empyrion.
Fluff did point out a good mic is really good start as well, and when he says this next comment, he's referring to when you're recording and streaming is doing it without a silence. You've got to be able to keep the talking going, I think is what he's getting at.
That's the thing. I think a lot of people don't realise they because I get a lot of comments on my YouTube of people saying, "Oh, Spanj, just do this," or "Why didn't you do that?" or "Why didn't you do this?" Because a lot of the time, I'm playing the game and trying to think of things to say and talk about and stuff like that. And it's a lot of pressure and it's a lot of things to do simultaneously. Even now, I'm trying to play this while talking, and I'm just completely losing what I'm doing on the game. But practice. You get kind of used to it, and it becomes kind of second nature. But it's not easy. Okay, something about scan beacons.
While we were talking about that, I missed the Divergent Ghost says, "Hey all, sorry I'm late. I hope everybody is having a great weekend."
Hello, Divergent Ghost. Welcome along, dude. Yeah, I think everybody's having really good stuff. Weekend's almost over, which sucks, but here we go. I can build object scanners and beacons now. That's pretty cool. Reinforced iron, 3 beacons, and 50 screws. The beacons take cables. All right. But yeah, it's not easy, and you know, if you're starting out on YouTube, you're probably going to find that your first 100 videos, maybe even more, probably barely get 2-3 views. There are some things you can do to build your audience, and one of the things I found most effective in getting big numbers of views is list videos, of all things. List videos like 10 things I didn't know about Empyrion, or wish I knew about Empyrion, or 10 workshop creations, 10 must-have blueprints, things like that I did a while ago. They drive a lot of numbers, because people love a list for some reason. And it's a simple format and a simple video. People know what they're to expect and they're interested in other opinions and stuff like that. So, especially if you're picking things that they've found or they've already discovered and stuff, they love that. So you can drive numbers from those sorts of videos, which will build the channel up. The other thing I'd suggest is community. Get involved on forums, get involved in Discords, let everyone know that you've uploaded videos. I've got it on my Discord. You know, other YouTubers and stuff post videos in my Discord. Absolutely brilliant, love it. Keep it coming. I have no way of connecting this. All my power pilots are maximized.
Divergent Ghost says, from his perspective, I believe this is, as someone who surfs YouTube videos almost constantly, I can say informative. When I watch a video, I searched it for a reason. So along with all that other stuff, be informative.
Yeah, informative is good, but can you always be informative? Because there's only so much information on a niche subject to give. So, I mean, take for example, Spanj's Build Academy is a good example. I've still got some things I could add into that. I've still got some things I could put into Spanj's Build Academy that I just haven't yet. But it doesn't have infinite legs, right? So if you're going to do informative videos, that's great. But you'll need to continually have a sort of supply of subjects and knowledge as well, because if you make informative videos and you get them wrong, then there's no mercy in the comments. There is no mercy. People will have you for breakfast. But yeah.
I think as well, you have to be, when it comes to the comments, what you said, because you mentioned it. I mean, not being a YouTuber myself, and I only know stuff from obviously talking to the guys on chat. I'm talking to Spanj as well about it. That I think from the comments and what I've heard and seen is you have to have thick skin, don't you? I think when it comes to some things that people say.
Especially again when you're doing knowledge items. To be honest, actually, the thing that does it more, I think, is opinion items. So like 10 must-have blueprints, for example. A lot of the comments I got on there were things like people saying thanks for wasting my time, or this was a useless list, or whatever. Dude, it's my opinion. I
think you actually say that, don't you? You say this is just a list of what I think is, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure I should have been able to do that. Yeah, you do have to have a thick skin.
Someone get an admin in here. We need him kicked. Dumpster Juice says your top 10 blueprints video introduced him to you.
Case and point. Case and point. Because they're such clickable videos, you know, especially if they're like 10 to 15 minutes long. I think mine was like half an hour, but I can't shut up, so they just go on. But yeah, they're very clickable videos, so they will build.
Sorry, Dumpster just added and informed me to the ridiculously OP Nightshade.
Yes. Too right.
Okay, just before it's too late, Uncle says Empyrion is calling him. He's working on his very first off-home world base on a snow planet, and he says it's bloody cold there. So he will see you later.
All right. Thanks very much for joining in the stream, dude. Much appreciated. See you later. Ooh. Can I join those together? Yeah, there we go, nice. So I don't need a splitter anymore because I'm going to have two. Crap. You'll have two.
Emery Moore says, did you finish the CV?
No, sir. No. I'm just doing Satisfactory this week because Satisfactory is for a limited time only. So I wanted to get it as much Satisfactory as I could before it's taken away from me, basically. So yeah, the CV still needs to be done. We will finish that CV. Nailed it!
The Real Vert says he tends to build his own SVs and sometimes HV, and he's attempting a CV, but my SVs generally work damn well for what I use them for. My question is, are you using weights and volumes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bob Sheep says in response to the comment about obviously your access to this game, he went, "Oh really? For how long can we play if we still can?"
Today. It's only a weekend, so that weekend obviously ends. Our access will end with it, and then it's just you that's got no power. And then yeah, the game is then available on the 19th of March. From then on. Ugh.
Posting link. There we go.
Link thank posting. You, Dragoon. Thank you. So yeah, 19th of March, everybody will be able to get it, everybody will be able to play it. The NDA is formally lifted now so that we can actually show footage and stuff like that. But obviously this version of the build, this build that they've given us here, is already out of date as far as the developers are concerned. So the developers have done a crap ton more work on the game than what we're seeing now. So that's why they take it away, and then obviously then we go full release, and so much more is then introduced. So this should give everybody a really good flavour of the game. What was that noise? Is that you over there? Yep. God damn. Any one of those jump pads.
For the classic game players, I don't know about anyone else, but for me that just reminded when you just went, "What's that noise?
Yeah.
Whose footprints are these?" What's that sound?
What's that sound? What just happened? Alright, we're going to see how long this biofuel goes.
I think if you remember the conversation we had with Lucifer before before the stream, and he wasn't 100% convinced. He's just said I think we're slowly winning him over because he said it's a very polished looking for being so early in the alpha. So I think a couple of more nudges and pushes, and we might have him on board.
That chops through one of these biofuels every 15 seconds. That seems not very long. I really can't wait. Okay, the main thing to me at the moment about this game is automating the power supply, which I know you can do. I mean, from the trailer and stuff, there was a nuclear power plant in the background. So I'm pretty sure somewhere out there will be uranium deposits and stuff like that we can ship into a nuclear power plant, and we can automate the power as well. Because if we could do that, then we are really cooking on gas. We can actually progress very quickly. But at the moment, I'm doing a lot of backwards and forwards running around, keeping these machines running. To be honest, this one, the iron one, could probably shut down for a bit. Because, well, select that milestone. Bang, bang, bang. We need a few more. Oh, I have a few more plates.
Bob Sheep says, I just read what he said. When we said when it was coming out, he said 9 days of waiting for this game. In that time, I can make 9 more box-shaped ships in Empyrion.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Push the big red button. Awesome.
Milestone reached. To ensure optimal use of space.
The real
navigation
vert.
and
Here we go.
R&D
Again.
have
This should be. I
developed
like it. I like the way he
stairs
words his
along.
questions. It's great. Spanj. Almost an important question. I joined your I joined your Discord. What channel should I post links in my video? Links to my videos in. The channel Dino told me to use doesn't exist.
Oh. Stupid dino. God damn it.
That's why your Discord needs a dragoon.
Yeah, well, it needs someone's help because it's a bit rubbish, really. My Discord needs a lifting of life and stuff. Yeah, there's a tubers and streamers channel on my Discord where anybody can post their videos and streams and stuff. Absolutely do. I know that XCal does. I know that Don and Dax do in their gameplays. A few others as well. There you go. There you go. You found it. Right. That pod was off. What we do need to do is build a mine over the concrete. That's what we need to do. Don't have enough concrete to build the mine over the concrete. It's cool.
Emery Moore says, "Okay, Spanj, when are you going to build the space base and make a very detailed land base?"
Bloody space base.
I believe that's an Empyrion reference.
Yeah. Space base. Well. Goddamn space station. I wonder if he's referring to the one that I started with static. I assume not. And he's referring to just a generic space base that I have yet to build. I don't know. I don't know is the honest answer. It's something that's on my to-do list. At the moment, I'm obviously on my Let's Play building ground base and underground base, which isn't really usable, but people really wanted to see me build underground for some reason. But I mean, when I complete it, they'll go, "Oh, can you upload to the workshop?" And I'll be like, "I can do, but what? Are you gonna spawn it in?" And it's I don't know. You spawn in an underground base, but yeah, anyway, we'll see, won't we? I think they just generally want me to see me build an underground base, which is fine. People want me to see me build a space base as well. Great, I'll do that too. But it'll take time. I'm gonna do one at a time, you know, one thing at a time. Especially in a Let's Play, it's progressive.
Fluff has a. I think you could class this as a bit of a spoiler regarding Satisfactory. He says you can later overclock your power plant and factories.
Overclock them? Damn, that sounds dangerous. I like it. I'm actually going to shut down... What am I going to shut down? Rods. Rods, I think. I think we've got a few for a while. So I'm going to shut one of these mines down. For now. That should save some power.
Could you, because obviously I'm not playing, so it's my own question here. Could you run from one of your mines straight into a storage bin, and then from a storage bin into a smelter? So you're storing the raw instead of the processed?
Yep. You can absolutely do that.
Oh, question for Divergent Ghost. Regards to EGS, I'm trying out PvP on the realm for the first time. Spanj, do you recommend an above ground base, space base, or underground?
On PvP?
My advice would be, my advice, don't discuss it on a live stream. But what?
Definitely not an above ground base, but the thing is you will need some above ground presence regardless. Generally speaking, I'd bury all your important things and the stuff that you want to keep, and on the surface you obviously make a very heavily armoured cluster of turrets that are going to wreck any fool that comes anywhere near you. Generally speaking. That's what I would do. But space base, I think the space bases they're harder to find because obviously it requires someone to go out and actually find it, and because we don't have sensors yet, that's extremely difficult. But then if somebody does find it, they're very easy to destroy because you have to spread all your turrets out around a bigger sort of area of approach, so they will find the weakest point and that's where they'll hit you, and they will kill you. Yeah. What have I got to do here? I've got to upload 5 nuts. Alright, let's do it. Got some nuts. These nuts.
The real Vert's response to Divergent was, I'm not Spanj, but I'd say just get a badass CV and run with it.
There you go. Oh, berries.
Doom Noodles turned up. He said, no chilling and building this week.
Actually, I do believe Doom Noodle. The stream is called Chilling and Building. It's just in a different game. Yeah. It's like I said before, the closed alpha Satisfactory ends this weekend, so I just wanted to get in while I could, basically. So EGS will return next week. Dinay panic, Captain.
R&D wishes me to tell you these colored petals are useful for 2 things: dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under
Moomoo's advice is bury your base, then bury your opponents.
Bingo. So our computer just said something quite funny. The petals are good for dating and coloured cartridges. Let us remind you, you're under 24/7 surveillance. Brilliant.
Nice.
Still got so much copper on me. I need to ditch that. Right, I'm getting kind of sidetracked here because I wanted to make that concrete base, didn't I? But I also got this object scanner that I wanted to create. So I need 3 beacons. 1, 2, 3. And then the object scanner, I need 1 more reinforced iron plate and a bunch of screws. So let's just get a bunch of screws. There's the 1 more iron plate. Let's get a bunch of screws. There's a bunch of screws.
Nice. Doom Noodle says, okay, no problem. He's going to go and chill and build a bit himself. But he's going to be really nice and leave the stream on in the background.
Oh,
he says,
thanks, Doom. I appreciate it. And you, sir. Okay. Scanning for berry. Power slug. Nut. Berry. That's quite cool. Right, so this thing can lead me to individual things. Power slugs. What's a power slug? I don't even know what a power slug is. And apparently it tells me if I'm close or far by beeping at me. There are no nuts nearby.
Visbury says, Spanj is testing out his new computer on this game so he doesn't blow his computer in Empyrion. Lol.
Found a berry. There's no berries on it. I'm so disappointed. Alright, fine. Well, that's interesting. That's a gimmick, isn't it? I think. Mind you, it might be a bit useful in later game. Okay, so that's good. Let's get a concrete mine actually up and running, shall we? That's what we need to do. Okay, I've got plates. I do have plates. Good. Looks like the bolts production is finished. So we're going to shut this entire thing down. The mine is off. Smelter is off. Constructors off. And off. We just don't need the rods at the moment, so there's no point burning the power. The plates, I think we still got... We've got hundreds, but there's still plenty of room in there, so we're going to leave that one running. Alright, take it easy, Luce. Thanks for joining the stream, bud. There's plenty of those. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Pick that up. Pick that up. Right. We need to get concrete from down here. I'm assuming a mine. Yes, it can. To up there.
Do conveyor belts work uphill?
They do, yeah. You can make little conveyor poles that will take it uphill. I just want to make it look as tidy as possible. Also need to get power down here as well. That's the other thing. What was that? Tony Bamboo.
Oh,
Thank you, sir. Sorry, I know it's not Empyrion, but Empyrion will return next week. God damn. I need to build another base, big base down here really, because this is going to be where everything happens, I guess, because there's just so much room. So do I start it with the concrete miner? I suppose it could, because ultimately I need to lay 3 gazillion foundations.
Only 3 gazillion.
Well, in order to turn this area into a giant factory. Yeah.
True. True.
So my question is, do I build yet another base here, or do I run this up to the existing ones? I'll be honest, I'm tempted to just run this up to the existing ones for now. I can always just change it later. Because otherwise I'm running between 3 then, aren't I? I haven't quite got the jump pads open yet, so... Got lots of walls.
Tony says, it's fine, never saw this game, so it's good to see a different one.
Hell yeah. How much is that space elevator? 500 concrete, 250 plates, 400 rods, and 1500 cables. Not too far away from that, to be honest. It's the 500 concrete we need, so let's get this done. We're going to need a conveyor pole.
Well, I'm here for moral support.
Yeah.
You can do it, Spanj. We believe in you.
Thanks, Dragoon.
Bob Sheep says, did you try the indoor factory already? Not sure what he's referring to.
No, I haven't built an indoor factory yet. I think I know what he's referring to. Because we have a bunch of walls and stuff that we could be using to build.
Fluff does say, just put down a constructor and a storage that creates concrete.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. The constructor creates the concrete, and then you pop it in storage. I want the storage to be up here, so that essentially I don't need to go all the way down here to access it. Is that going to reach that high? Maybe I should do that one. Wow, that's going to take a bit actually. Ooh. One there. One there. Let's hope this goes up. Nope. Conveyor belt is too steep. Damn it. hoping I'd get it around that corner a little bit better, but no, not quite. It's fine. We will put this one there, that level. And then that level. There we go. Takes me uphill. Then we need another one. I'm guessing about there. Oh, it does work. Just clip through the ground though. It's a bit ugly. That. Little ground artifact. It's a shame, but you know, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. What's up, dude?
Have you got a T2 drill on you? You know,
just take the edge off. Yeah, that'd be nice. Constructor. What are we short on? Iron plate. Well, we have a few of those. There we go. Come on, come on. Constructor. What's oh, reinforced iron plate. God, I'm stupid. Stupid boy, Pike. Reinforced iron plate requires screws, so if we do a few more screws, now we can make 3, 2, 3. Cool. Constructor. I don't. Yeah.
Right. Here we go.
All
He's
right.
back again. He's back again. The real Vert. All right, Spanj. Completely and utterly irreverent question. What tips would you give for building an Empyrion?
Oh my god! Wow. What tips? Well, what, for what? What are you building? That's a worry, isn't it? I get stuck on that. Well, does that mean concrete will get stuck on that? Yeah, what you're building. That's the most important thing, really. Because it varies.
For basically everything, he says.
Right. Okay. Practicality, generally speaking.
Do it in creative.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean this is the thing though. That's very much a me requirement. Everybody knows I hate building in survival just because you make a mistake, you do anything slightly wrong, and it punishes you like crazy for it. So, yeah, I build in creative. If you're getting used to building, I'd build in creative because it's just so much nicer and more forgiving, and it's got so much more tools that are going to help you. Yeah.
He's currently working on a CV. Yeah, my mic is on. Sorry, he's currently working on a CV prototype, but he does make a lot of SVs. Just for the information there. Doom Noodle's helping him as well.
Nice.
Avoid boring surfaces and use colours. By boring surfaces, I mean large flat surfaces.
Well, the thing is yeah, I mean, large flat surfaces, they're not necessarily the end of the world, but if you want your CV or whatever it is you're building to look good, then yeah, you will probably find that, damn it, I think that's cutting across that constructor. Large flat areas, if you can make them more interesting, break them up, then it's going to look better. But I mean, if you're just starting out building, then I wouldn't worry about looks necessarily. I'd worry about functionality first of all, because that is going to matter more to you, I think, than looks does it work well? Firstly, more than anything. Looks you can develop later. The understanding of what works well is your first priority. So, I think about what purpose you want the vessel or thing, whatever it is, what you want it to achieve. First of all, so I'm just going to run this sideways, I think, alongside this one. Ooh, that's interesting. No, I want it in a different bin. I was just thinking I could join this conveyor up into this one and it would carry it all the way into that bin, but I don't necessarily want to mix it. It'd make it a hell of a lot easier though, and less messy. No. Let's keep it pure. Keep it pure.
The mad dragon says, "How goes it, Spanj?"
Goes well, sir. It goes well. Thanks for joining the stream. How the devil are you? That is also a question. I'm trying to figure out a decent conveyor system at the moment, but I'm having a bit of trouble.
I'm still fascinated with the way that it draws conveyor belts. It's just amazing.
Fucking amazing, isn't it? It's so cool. Simple things, I guess.
Mad Dragon says you're very welcome, and he is doing, or she, sorry, I can't tell on here. He's doing awesome.
Awesome. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Good stuff. Right. Not quite. I'm gonna have to, because I've got to get around this thing, but it won't go across it. So if I, I'd like to run it close too, but we'll see.
What about turning? What is that device over there at the top? I can't see, the one that's got the red flashing beacon.
That's a constructor. Yeah, I could turn that.
Turn it slightly, yeah, so it gives you a better angle.
Much better idea.
I don't even play the game.
Yeah, I know. Just obsessing over trying to get that around the thingy that, yeah, it didn't even occur to me. But yeah.
That's what you get every time you turn around to me in the past and go, Dragoon, back in your box. You see, because I live in that box, I try to think outside of it.
You're always trying to escape the box.
Oh, yes. Fluff does say maybe raise it higher. Is the other option.
Raise it higher. Look at that. Let's go to here first, though. Let's go to here. Make conveyors side by side. Boom. Whoosh. Whooshy, whooshy, whoosh.
Boom. Straight in.
Straight in. Alright, now I've got to get power to this, though. So I've got a power line there that's actually only got 3 on it. That's good. Power pole. I've got power pole. Stop it. There. Connect you to you to you. And then put another. Well, actually, will it reach? Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
It reaches.
I think the real Vert is purposely wording questions to make me read them out and using large words.
Why is that?
Equally irrelevant question. Yeah, you spoke about that time. How would you decorate a CV?
How would I decorate? Oh, it's like Spanj's Q&A today.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I decorate a CV differently depending on the CV. I mean, at the moment, I'm very much taking sort of light with a texture gun. Captain Moo Moo. Someone's getting a little impatient. And it depends on the
think he's
CV.
just- I think Captain Mumu is still riding his high because he had a PvP battle earlier against Inverted Cow on Shattered Realm and won.
yeah.
So I think he's just.
Yay! Stuff does go through that little ground glitch. That's cool. There we go. We should be having concrete. It's not pretty, this whole kind of conveyor system, but hell, it works. So this thing should be pumping out concrete bags. I don't know how quickly it does it. So 45 per minute. And how much concrete is coming in?
The Mad Dragon says he does play on the
building
Shattered Realm
up.
server. He's in OGG, but he plays as the Toy Maker.
The toy maker, okay.
Yeah, I know the Toy Maker. He's on our server, yeah.
That's good. The most important thing is, are you enjoying the server? Are you having fun? Because that is why we built it. It's like, what is that shadow? It's Jeff up there in the sky. So we're going to call him Jeff. I'm just worried about fuel again, because it's been a while since I've fueled anything. So going on.
Doesn't that drone go out and pick fuel up for you? Is that what it was for?
No. It goes out and takes supplies back to the company that I work for.
Oh, okay.
Because the company's a bit like Aperture Science, I think. You know. More testing. Right, I think we can get rid of this thing now. Actually, we don't need that anymore. Easy.
Yeah, we need a Cave Johnson, don't we? Excuse me. Sorry. The real Vert. A moderately preposterous question.
He's having far too much fun here, as you can see.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. How do you figure out my scheme to get noticed? Oh, when I said to him, big words.
Nice. I appreciate the efforts. That is a unique effort. I don't think anybody's done it.
Question.
Yeah.
Question from Mad Dragon. Who is with you, Spanj?
Dragoon!
Hi!
So last time I streamed Satisfactory, I couldn't keep up with the chat and I missed a lot. So this week I asked Dragoon to basically be my middleman today to help me out, so that I can continue playing the game and still answer your questions and get back to you guys and stuff. So that's why he's here, doing a wonderful job, by the way. Okay, 1,000. Wow.
Yes, hello, Mad Dragon.
1,000. Okay, we're just gonna top these generators up a second. I thought, yeah, they're doing much better than what they used to be. You're back up to 62. You're back up to 62. Great. Let's go check the other ones.
You know when I start laughing, you know when I say the real Vert, he's come up with something else. Okay, so I do believe, however, that my mildly ridiculous scheme seems to have worked out favourably, as I have had many of my queries responded to.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit!
Yeah.
One of our generators is offline. That means the whole thing's going to probably overload soon. Can we shut down? Just for a second. Just for a second. Probably. Yeah, we've got more cables than we know what to do with. We need more wires. So many cables, but not. Yeah, so many cables, dude. You're the cable maker.
Yes, Fluff, yeah, it would have been. He said, so Spanj, it would have been so cool if you haven't realised Dragoon was muted. And I was sat here for the whole 2 hours.
Yeah, me.
And And people would have been like, God, Spanj is responding to those questions so quickly. Because they wouldn't know that I was whispering in your ear.
He's not even looking at his other screen. Oh, damn. Right, let's turn this one off. Don't need any more cables for a while, I don't think. Right. We turn them off and just power this one back on. So carries on producing wires. Oh wait, is that why it's not producing anything? Because you're switched off. Yeah, that'll do it. You're
Can
on
you
standby.
deplete deposits?
Can you deplete deposits? No, I don't think you can. At the moment, they're just infinite. But that might change. At the moment, they're infinite, but who knows? I think, to be honest, if you build up a huge factory and you make it perfectly in a line with your mines and stuff like that, and then deposits deplete and you have to up and lift everything, that's such a pain in the ass. I don't think they'll do it, but who knows? Maybe it will be an option in a game. Maybe it will be an option, you know, like water miners depletable.
Could even be linked to the planet selection screen.
Yep, exactly.
Merlin of Chaos says, so Spanj, how many screens do you have?
I just have 2. Yeah, just 2. I think you need to have 2, at least 2. If you don't have at least 2, man, it's such a ball ache. Especially when you do anything like I do. Like I quite have to have Vegas Studio on one and Photoshop on the other one, and when I'm doing YouTube episodes, which is so nice.
So the answer's kind of right. He does have 2 screens connected to the PC, but what he doesn't say is he's got 4 CCTV monitors above on the wall. One to watch where the other half is before she comes into the room. The 2 is watching the local police station in case he gets raided by SWAT. No, I'm joking. It's fine.
I like the bit about watching where the wife is unless she comes in the room. It's like, Jesus, what am I doing? I need to do that. Oh, berries.
I'm only joking.
Yeah.
And the reason I made the SWAT joke is because there are so many. You've all seen the videos. There are so many
SWAT videos. It's crazy, isn't it? That's
even
so
if
bad.
they're staged, they're still.
It's really bad.
Yeah, because Merlin's saying that he or she. I hate this not knowing, but anyway,
They
it.
can't call them it.
I know. Merlin says they have 2 plus the TV is connected as well. Oh, he's back again. The real ver. So Spanj, what do you believe the quintessential? Oh my God, you did this to me on purpose, didn't you? I need to actually lean forward to read this. So Spanj, what do you believe the quintessential
Scintillating
blueprint of the arsenal of interesting, convenient times you have accumulated is? Basically,
what's the best blueprint you got? Oh dear. What's the nightshade, obviously?
OP.
Jeez, it just wins everything. You can't lose. Yeah. It's just instant win.
Fluff says, all ore veins have fixed placement and would be better if they were randomized.
Well, like I said, you do have other planets to choose from, because I think what will happen is you'll play this planet first, you'll complete this one, whatever the objectives are, and then move on to the next one. And I suppose once you've completed all 3, I don't know if the devs have plans to then release more, or then maybe release some kind of what do you call it? What's that generation thing that Empyrion uses? The random generation stuff, you know.
Yeah.
You know the terminology I'm thinking of.
Vaguely. It's 8:45 on a Sunday night.
What am I thinking? Yeah. I don't know.
Visbury says, "You guys are funny. Keep up the great work."
Oh, thank you, sir. That was very kind of you to say.
And Doom Noodle said his internet blacked out and he missed the bit about the SWAT.
Ah, that's probably for the best.
It's probably for the best. I was just having a joke anyway. So.
It's all good. Right.
Sorry, just one more thing.
Yeah.
The real revert says, "I'm going to write long, ridiculous questions for Dragoon to mispronounce." I can't. Oh, what? Seriously? I'm sorry. I'm going to write long, ridiculous questions for Dragoon to mispronounce, and I mispronounced the word mispronounce.
That's how you get. That's how they get you. That is how they get
you. Anyway, back to Spanj's stream. Satisfactory.
No, yeah, this isn't Can Dragoon say, unfortunately.
I'm gonna shut up for a minute. No more questions. Give me 5 minutes to compose myself.
I need those jump pads, man. I need to be able to jump. Boing. Imagine that. That'd be so cool. Boing, boing. Just bounce back and forth. Should I do a jump pad up to the tower and then down from the tower to the iron thing? That's what I wonder. Look at all this cable. It's all this wire. We need much wire. I wonder if I set two constructors to the same thing, it will just pass through. Because at the moment I've got those two over here. One's producing the wire and the next one the cable. But the thing is, I don't think it will do anything. I just think it will just sit at the entrance and just, yeah. I don't know if I can set it to pass through. That would be cool, wouldn't it? That would just be like, yeah, just... don't do anything, just let it go through. And then I can turn them on and off as I need, rather than shutting down an entire production line. Because I don't need any more of that particular type of thing.
Merlin says, well, technically the Nightshed did lose.
It never loses. Hi. Never loses. Well, Sir Trendane is hosting me. Thank you, Trendane. Much appreciated, sir. Yeah, no, the Nightshade never loses. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're referring to the incident where the Nightshade got shot down by Polaris, I mean, it still won. It's the thing with the Nightshade. It never loses. You can't, even if you destroy it, it still wins. It doesn't matter.
It's fine, Merlin. He's in denial. Just, you know. Trendane says, most welcome, sir.
Ah, yeah, marvelous, marvelous. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Right, I need the cable in order to upgrade the thing. With the thing. That's the thing. That stuff. I need that stuff. The wire.
Yeah, the thing with the thing with the.
The thing with the thing. Yeah, we put it in the thing, and then the thing goes off, and we get more things.
And then that thing that happens causes the other thing that happens.
Now you get it. Now you get it. Yeah. Yeah, this thing here. We're almost there. In fact, this... Yay, big red button! Yes!
We need some sort of fanfare for the big red button.
We do.
Complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
No, I'm not doing that. The real Vert said, so, comma, would you be interested in elaborating on why the Nightshade is some extraordinarily splendid, and would you like to disclose whether it might be considered future-proof? There's got a hyphen between future and proof.
Future and proof. Honestly, it doesn't matter because it will always win. So even if it's not future-proof, it always wins because it is the Nightshade. And
it's like the DeLorean in Back to the Future. It doesn't matter what time zone or where it is, it's epic.
Yep.
Whether it's 1985 or 2015, DeLorean work. That's the Nightshade.
You got it. See? This is an interesting beast, right? Let me talk about the assembler one second.
Yeah, go for it. Go.
So the assembler takes two parts, turns it into one. As in, it takes reinforced iron plate and cable, and then creates rotors out of it. I don't know what we need rotors for at the moment, but what that means... Well, yeah, cool. What that means for our production line, though, is that because that's iron and copper. That's iron and copper production lines. We've got the plate. The plate is simple. That will go directly into another constructor. But the rods will need to go into a constructor to turn it into nail screws before it then goes into the constructor to produce the reinforced plates. So that's bloody complicated. I don't know how we're going to do that in a nice, efficient manner. Especially with this mess of bloody conveyors everywhere. At least our concrete is going in nicely. What are you up to? You're up to 146 bags. That's pretty good. Oops, sorry. Just punched the microphone. Donk. Yeah, because I need to turn these production things facing the other way. Anyway, sorry, Dragoon. Go on, mate.
No, I'm just giggling. But I wanted to say two things at the moment. Jordan gave you a da for the red button.
Nice.
And Jordan says the Nightshade is future-proof. Obviously. Otherwise, we would have lost ourselves to the future. The Nightshade saved us from the oppression.
Exactly. Because it wins. Jordan gets it. Exactly.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
What?
It's guess who?
Oh right.
I'm gonna read it first
Ooh.
before I try and read it out.
Yeah. Got stairs now. Got stairs. So we can have a lot of fun building like an internal factory, I think.
Now, before I read this, it sounds like you might have a challenge on your hand.
Oh really?
Hands. Yeah. Okay. And then, in brackets, I'd like to take on an equally skilled Nightshade pilot in my personal design, the Hellcat, or its upgraded version. Is that the Hailfire?
The hail. Wait, what?
Well, he wants to take on a skilled pilot in this Nightshade that he's heard so much about in his version of a ship called a Hellcat, or the upgraded version of the Hellcat, which is called the Hellfire.
Why? He's not going to win. Nobody can win.
No, it's the Nightshade.
Yeah. I think you're missing the meme here. Damn, I can't line that up. I'm going to have to move this. That sucks. Ah, get off.
What is that? Oh, the walls. Wall conveyor. Oh, okay. He says he knows the meme, but they would like to see how it stacks up in an actual fight.
Right, okay. Damn it!
Oh, so unlucky! Oh, so unlucky!
I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, like Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm gonna go to my box now.
Yeah, okay. Ooh. Do you know what? I really like the building in this game. It's just moving something is that easy. Like, moving something in Empyrion is not easy because it's made out of blocks. So if you build an entire structure and it's out of alignment for like 3 microns or whatever, I don't think this is going to work. I'm missing iron plate! God damn! How am I missing iron plate? I dismantled the same amount. Anyway, I'll go back and get some iron plate. God damn it.
Guess you don't get back the same materials you put into it then.
Yeah, maybe you do get a little bit of a loss. That would suck, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. The real revert. Okay, I'm just going to call him the real. The real question though is, can you truly interpret the undeniable power of the nightshade.
Nobody can interpret the power of the nightshade. You know, because if they could, then it might not win. And its power is its ininterpretability. And that's a word, ininterpretability. Yeah.
Visbury says, the nightshade is like the Mona Lisa, just epic all the way around.
Ah, there you go, see. Visbury
Someone
gets
else
it.
that gets it.
Visbury gets it. Right. So, I've produced a wall. Because reasons. Just because I wanted to see if I could. And yes, you can. You can produce walls and take conveyors through them. I can now produce walls along this side. I don't know if this is like any practical reason to this other than, you know, just to make things look pretty, I guess.
You can lock away all your production and it just looks... You know,
Yeah.
I'm amazed. You can build walls. I mean, it's just something I'm not going to get over.
Alright.
I'm sorry. That is just Sunday night. It's dad jokes, you know.
Yeah.
The J Druck, I think that's how you pronounce it. Seriously, how is Empyrion pod racing not a thing yet?
Well, we tried to make it a thing. I did build the Akuroseka Raceway, didn't I? Which was mildly successful for a short time. But it turns out nobody actually wanted to race on it unless I was there, which, yeah. I don't know why, because, you know, they'd always lose, but...
Because you'd be racing in the nightshade.
Yeah. Into the nightshade.
Yeah. Vert says, also Dragoon, just call me Vert. Oh no, I'm not going to read that, there's no point. He's just telling me to call him Vert.
Oh.
So, well, yeah.
We'll call you Vert.
It's because his name came up again. I thought it was another profound statement / question with large words in it again.
Right. Oh, we got that one. Right, we need this one now. Obstacle clearing. Sweet. And then we're on to jump pads. So, 200 rods, 200 things, and 500 cable. Cool.
Tredane says, yes, but we'd lose to you. And he's put you in capital letters, which is a trophy in and of itself.
Ah, no, that's just sad.
Spoken like a true Spanjanite.
Yeah. Come on. You need someone to go through my entire Discord and change everyone's roles to Spanjanite so that they actually have a role, because then bots will work.
Yeah.
Anyway. It's good. Yeah, the little Akura Raceway was fun. It was fun. But I think, you know, once you've raced around it 50 times, you're then, okay, done that now. And it is a good build. I'm really really happy the way it came out. Actually, it looks like a proper little raceway, and it's fun. So, Spanj, you don't have to research them in order. Well, you can go to the jump pad. Oh, right, the jump pad. Yeah. I know. I want the chainsaw though. I got the jump pads. I'm doing it in order just because OCD reasons, really, not anything else. I realise I can go out of order. That's fine. Yeah, I just, oh man, this wire production is slow. I don't know what to do about it other than get rid of this one for a time and
How
just
many
put them both
constructors are
on.
making it?
Well, just one, because this one has got 2 constructors in the line, so I could just get rid of this for a time and have them both producing wire. For now, I mean, that one is.
So Vert is saying, okay, it kind of directed me, but maybe you'll be able to help. He says, he's asking, do you know if this extended live tube video will continue past the marker often referred to as, and in speech marks, 2 hours?
Well, yeah, it usually goes over a little bit over, doesn't it?
Nailed it.
Yeah, of course.
No power. No power? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose not.
Did you disconnect it?
I did. Well, I replaced it, remember? You're flashing. Why are you flashing?
Trendane says, it's not OCD. Being organised is not a disorder.
Yes. No, true. Yeah, we do use the word OCD too easily, I suspect. Because it is actually. You're on standby as well. No, you need to go. It's actually a serious condition, you know? And it's a little bit less funny than I think we take it for granted.
And I refuse, Vert, to read that out. I'm going to let Spanj read that one himself. Not because it's rude or anything, just because you're trying to get a rise out of me.
If you are so engrossed in my supposedly profound statements, then I might determine it a suitable approach to continue to create such statements in the hope you will read them out and severely mispronounce them. But now, see what you've done there, Bert, is you just got owned. Because every single word was perfectly pronounced, good sir. Big red button! Fire!
And on another note, I do have admin powers in the chat on
Yeah.
Twitch. So. Not that I would use them like that, but I'm just saying. Dun dun dun. That's what he's put in chat.
Nice. Alright, we need to make a chainsaw, and we need to make a chainsaw. We need 4 more reinforced plates and a bunch of screws. We've got everything else. I got the plates, I got the bars. Ooh, ow, my head. Let's make some screws. I really like this to-do list, but I don't know actually how to get that wall conveyor off the to-do list right now. Right, I think there is a way to do it. Clear list. There we go, that makes sense. What I do need on the list is this. Ooh, Jesus. Add to to-do list. There you go, because then it puts the materials up on the right, which is super helpful. That's how big this thing is, actually. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. Yep. You would expect a space elevator to be fairly big. So.
Down by the stone generator.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That big flat area down there, maybe. Okay, cool.
Or will it fit between the 2 bases?
Maybe.
You know where you put that ramp?
Yeah. Maybe if I cover that entirely in foundation, it might fit there. Can't afford. Oh, I need more rods. No problem. I think we have rods.
Fluff says something about it being humongous. I think he's referring to the space elevator.
Well, I hope so. You know, 'cause, it's not that kind of channel, Fluff. Can't afford. God damn it, screws. Right. I hope we could label stuff as well.
Vert says, Dragoon, if you are so decidedly unwilling to mispronounce statements composed of large, difficult words for viewers to enjoy laughing at, then you are being a complete spoil sport. Ha!
That's sort of Fluff. He has rods and they are humongous. Right, okay.
Jordane's leaving. He said, oh, it's not that kind of channel. Well, I'm going there.
Yeah. Alright, let's get these jump pads in, man. I want to get these in before we end. Oh, I can't.
It's 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes past 9, so we are past the watershed.
We are. It's true, actually. Slightly confused about this research thing in here. It's grayed out everything that I want to research because I need to do these alien caparapathas, which I need 3 more, which means I need to go out and find and kill the 3 more of those piggy things.
I'm not reading that, Fluff, sorry.
Ah.
Well, you read it.
Steve!
Not out loud.
Alright, I've just seen Steve again. He's all
Steve.
the way over there.
Steve's back.
Hmm.
Where's Jeff?
Jeff? Oh, he's flying around somewhere, isn't he? Can't actually see him at the moment. How does something that big not... How does... Mind you, Steve hid from me once, didn't he? Big leggy bastard.
And one of these days, you're going to come out, and for those of you who've seen this in the UK on the BBC One channel, you're going to come out there, out of the base, and you go, is that Steve over there? Steve! Steve! Steve!
No.
Steve!
It's not Steve, it's Alan. Alan!
It's Alan.
Alan! Right, let's get some more biofuel, I guess.
And for those viewers that are confused, you might want to look up Walking on the Wild Side.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you have to submit to the BBC, though. Whoa! Did you see that?
Whoa, hello.
Oh, yeah, it just came right out. It needs biofuel to run now. You're right there, mate. It did, though, didn't you see? It came right out. Right out in front of me. Oh, my pod's back. Oh, dear.
Where's Jeff? I saw Jeff.
Where's Jeff?
Jeff's to the left.
Hey, Jeff! Jeff.
Jeff's to the left.
Oh, jeez. I want to fire my chainsaw. Brum, 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 brum. Give me some... Yeah, I'll do.
I think Merlin knows what I'm talking about with Walk on the Wild Side, so that's good. At least there's someone out there.
There's someone out there.
Yeah, someone out there. Tredane says, okay, might stick around for a while. I think that's referring to being past 9 o'clock. And Vert says, came right out, eh? Okay, Spanj, you don't have to be that obvious about it.
Aww. But it's
Not very
fun.
nice, is it?
Yeah.
It's not very nice, is it?
It did come right out in front of us. This chainsaw is polite. This is a polite chainsaw. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, and what are you currently using it for?
Got chopping down trees.
Trimming your
But
bush.
it makes a very polite... Jesus Christ. Right, there's definitely time for you to go back to your box now.
Say that again?
It's definitely time for you to go back to your box.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, with a bush joke start. This
That's
makes
the end
getting
of the night.
biofuel a lot easier, though, this does. You guys seem to be having a jolly old time while I'm reminded once more how evil the corner along A block is. Well, that is a proper insider joke, that is. That is a proper insider joke. Okay, can I get rid of this chainsaw now?
That you want to use the Lucifer trick, paint it black.
Yeah. Then you can't see all the imperfections. I would never imply that Luce's builds have imperfections, though. Of course not. Look at all the biomass I'm going to be able to produce, though. Jesus.
I guess you could say that, Vizfree. Sorry, Spanj. Yeah, we're making it X-ray. Well, no, we're implying. There's a difference of actually making it and implying. It's walking a thin line. But I will pipe down a little bit. I won't make any more jokes. So if I have offended anyone, I apologise.
If you do get offended, then what are you doing here? This is not the stream for you. Damn, this is a lot of biofuel. I think we're going to be able to run our generators for a while on this. That chainsaw was so worth it. We all know what. Oh dear.
Yes, chopping
Jeez.
down trees.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm wearing out my craft button.
Do you think that will that have a purpose when that overheats? Do you think it might freeze that out? You know, that craft bench out if it gets too hot once the game's released. You know, do you think that would be a feature?
I don't think so.
Or is it just to make it look pretty?
I think it's just to make it look pretty. I quite like it. A little attention to details like that. It's quite nice, isn't it? But yeah, I definitely think it's just there to as a cool little ditty. Let's top the generators back up again. Jump pads 200, 200, and 500. Where did we get to with that one? We didn't.
The J Druck says, I'm really holding back on jokes here, and I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you. Merlin, you can't post links, I'm afraid. Sorry. I didn't get that. But thank you for the asterisks instead.
Yeah, we always look forward to a few asterisks. Might have to start the old rod production back up again soon.
I muted my mic while I was getting a drink.
Oh, well done. Okay. To the copper factory. Eh.
To the copper factory. I've got the Crystal Maze music going in my head now.
Jesus. What did I come here for? Oh, right, yeah. Wire.
Copper.
Yeah, wire. And to top up the generators, of course.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Was that a wire joke?
Yeah, that was a wire joke.
That was a wire joke. Jesus.
You said wire, and I said, why are you looking at me like that? Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Well, Bert says, well, life is no fun without asterisks. I think there's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Vert says, he said the same thing. Why are you doing this, Dragoon?
Jump pads! Hells yes!
Contained at factory traversal, including several different categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Caution is brilliant. So jump pad get me high up, or tilted jump pad. We're doing tilted jump pads. I do want to make a production line that just produces the armored plates though. I still need to figure that out, as it needs. Yeah, it's like 3 more constructors. It's crazy. I know it's just 2 more, isn't it? 2 more constructors and a merger. Takes some doing. Probably need to do it this end, this side, because I need to run the rods into a constructor to produce screws, and these into a constructor combined with the screws to make the armored steel plates. But I wouldn't want it to turn everything into armored steel plates though. That's the thing, because a lot of the time the armored steel plates aren't really that. I don't need that many of them. So reinforced plates, whatever they are.
Emery Moore is asking, hey Spanj, have you ever tried a game called Graveyard Keeper?
I haven't. I've heard of it though. Is it any good?
I've not heard of it. I've not played it. Let's see what Emery Moore says.
That was kind of what I meant.
Yeah, I know, but you know, I was just there was a very awkward silence.
Yeah, sure.
And like we said earlier, when we were mainly you were given advice about streaming and recording, is don't have any silence.
Well, streaming you can have a bit of silence. That's absolutely fine. Inevitably, that's going to happen.
It's a live show.
The question is, if I use this tilt jump pad, right? And this will be interesting.
You think you have to put it in a certain direction?
No, I need to power it. That's interesting. I need to power it. How am I going to power that? Right, okay, hang on. I think that one's got capacity.
Straight off that pylon.
Yeah, that one's at 4, but the other one wasn't. This is going to hurt. Oh, God! Ow. Yeah, but I need to know. I need to know where to place the jelly, right? Or the jelly. Where to place the jelly? Let's think about this a second.
Bring the jump pad further. Bring the jump pad further this end, so that it pushes you further towards.
Oh, we need 200 biomass. Well, yeah, I'm thinking maybe up here would better. But I wonder if you can daisy chain them together, like you can in Quake, right?
Yeah.
But I do...
Or be like Portal, the portal gun in Portal 2, wasn't it? Really, when you could daisy chain portals and.
Yeah, exactly. And even they had jump pads in there, didn't you? Yeah.
Mhm. I love that game.
Oh, such a good game.
I think we should have co-op one day. You know, one of those days we turn around and say, "What do we play?"
What do we play today? Let's just do a bit of Portal 2. Where did I didn't even realise it was out. The bloody map thing or mount thing, whatever it is. Let's just come back. Welcome back.
You punched your mic again.
I did punch my mic again. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
All right. What was it? Oh yeah, I needed the biomass, didn't I? To make the jelly pool. To land in the jelly pool. Right, okay. So if I build another jump pad, and bear in mind I am going to have to power this one as well, and I land here. Ow.
You went further that time.
Didn't I? I wonder if it's equal to the amount of force you put into it. Maybe
so if you run and jump into it, does it push you further?
Maybe we need to rethink this a second.
If you have a stamina bar, is there a limited amount of distance you can run?
No, I can run.
Okay.
It would seem.
So you can get a bit of momentum up before you hit the pad. Do you think that might have a...
Possibly, yeah. Possibly, but I also need to angle it different. I'm just trying to think if there where else I could put this, but there isn't really. I'm putting it on foundation like that kind of limits my options. So maybe if I place it like that, there. Is that going to reach? Fuck yeah.
One way to find out.
That's more like it. So I put a jelly landing pad right here. Wow! Wow! That's a big... Hang on, what does this look like? What is this thing? Do I have to power this as well, do I? Or is it like... Because it doesn't look like it's full of jelly right now. Yeah, I have to power it. Alright, have I got a thing to power it from?
Does it have to come from a power line, or can you take it off one of those devices?
No, there's only one connection I can make, but what I can do is I'll have to put a power line, say like here. And then daisy chain, so take that off of there. And then connect you to that, and then that back to there. And then I can connect that to this. And there we go. Here we got a pool of jelly. Let's go down to the pool of jelly! I'm gonna need to make another jump pad to take me back the other way. This is kind of funny. Come on.
Do you have any control?
Oh no! I dropped short that time. What the hell? And each time, I injure myself. Hang on, let me try this again. Right, I hit the pad higher. God damn. God damn! You're gonna need to make it closer, I think. Alright, no problem. Make it a bit closer then. Kind of, yeah. It's not very far, is it, actually?
No. Do you think they could be upgradable?
Oh shit, I'm gonna overshoot it this time. No. Ah! Oh, hello. That's the wrong button. I'm pressing C to try and go down faster. It's a nice soft landing, I guess. It's really weird. Yeah. So if I hit them, yeah. So I wonder if, because it seems to, depending on where you hit the pad, how fast you hit the pad, it seems to vary, like how far you go and where you land. It kind of makes it not an exact science. So putting like jelly pools and stuff to land in, Jeff, is very, very guesstimate, because I'm gonna miss it unless I steer myself into it.
Is that tower still up?
That one, yeah.
I'm curious to know what would happen if you were to jump off the tower onto one of those plates.
Oh my god. Let's do it. Let's do it. You're right. You're jump pad tilted, yeah?
Target Kink says, what's the building?
What's the building? Which one? I don't know which one you're talking about.
No, I'm not. I'm a bit confused. Xcal has joined. Hey, Xcal, how are we doing?
Xcal, how you doing, sir? Right, let's put that there. I'm gonna have to run a cable from you all the way to you. Let's go. We're doing a bit of stunt madness today. Oh, the jelly pad, yeah. All right, here we go.
Have you seen?
Oh, holy motherfuck! Yeah, I'm gonna need to go eat some berries. I'm really hurt.
Whoa! The stream just got up with that.
Yeah,
wow.
That does a fair old distance. Nope. I nearly jumped on the pad again. Nope. I need to heal. Eat some berries.
Trudane says, and one day the jelly will attain sentience and ingest you as revenge for all the biomass that you have slaughtered since you came here.
That's a fair point.
Yeah,
I'll give it that. Yeah. Right, okay, so what are we going to do about these jump pads then? I mean, that one's fine. I'm going to have to build another jelly pad over here just to get back. It just doesn't seem like a very far distance for the amount of effort you put into building that.
Well, the J-Druck just said, do they daisy chain jump pads? So what about jumping off the tower, landing on a jump pad that throws you onto another jump pad? I wonder if you'll keep the momentum.
Yeah, it's a case of landing it though, that's the question. Can you land it? So if I put one of these here and then run a cable
bits and bobs
to there. Xcal sent us some bits, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. He just wants to hear me say bits and bobs. Oh, I'm gonna miss it! Missed it. That's the thing, because it's such a small target and it's also facing the wrong way. Okay, what if I replace it with a normal jump pad then? Rather than an angled one. Let's use a vertical one. Okay. There. I'm going to kill myself doing this, I swear. There's the power line. There you go. Right. Run and jump. Oh. Easy. Oh, yeah, we can daisy chain them. But that one just takes me up. And then, ow. Ow, that really hurt. Yeah, so that's useless.
Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, these are kind of useless, which is such a shame. Because if they launched you in a fixed direction and a fixed distance, then you could properly daisy chain and do it. Because it's not an exact science. Never mind.
Do you have much control in the air?
No, not really. A little bit. Berry. Need some berries. I'm going on the hunt for berries. Got my little scanner out.
You look like Egon now.
Ooh. We got a positive match on berries. Berries sighted. I see them.
Something strange in your neighbourhood.
Yeah. Do you think it is
That's what
based on that? I think, isn't it?
Mm.
I have had some berries. Thank you. Oh, delicious. I'm gonna break my neck. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a lot of scanning. I appear to be stuck in a tree.
Chainsaw.
That was lucky. It's good job I had a chainsaw.
Hmm.
I can see some berries over there.
Fluff says he's off. Fluff said they are off. Need some rest. See you next time.
Alright, Fluff, take it easy, dude. Thanks for joining the stream today. It's much appreciated. Oh, yeah, look at all this shit around here. Got some more berries.
Vert's trying to tell me it's not a chainsaw. It's an impressive tool that Spanj likes to use.
It isn't. Whoa. What is your beef? And are you going to attack me? Ew! Oh, it's filling the area with toxic gas. That'll be a yes, then it is going to attack me. Jesus, that's a lot of gas.
Must have had a curry.
Yeah, that is not a good. That is not a good sign. Jeff.
I wonder if you can harvest that gas later on.
Well, maybe. Steve's over there as well. Why did Steve get over there?
Sure, it's not Alan.
It might be Alan.
No, I got a link for that. Someone sent me a link. Who was it? I can't remember now. Merlin, that's it. Last one. Merlin of Chaos sent me a link to the Alan video. So I will be reliving some nostalgia a little bit later on.
Nice. Oh, nice. Berries right here. Got him. Nice. Right, there we go. Cool. Alright, we should probably end the stream there, to be honest. And go in a little bit over.
I was about to ask, I mean, how close are you to getting that space thing, Ian?
Or the elevator, a while. I mean, look, the resources I require for it on the right, which I need 1500 cable. The plate and the bars and the concrete, no problem. But that cable, even with 2 constructors working on it at the moment, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Well, the only reason I ask is because you say the access, finishes tonight, and it would just be curious to know what that space thing does. Finish with a bang.
1,300. 1,300 on me. But
It's slowly coming. Slowly.
Might be able to do it. I don't know if I'll be able to place it though.
What about using the benches, the crafting benches, to make wire that you're short of while the constructors are making it?
Hey, Kevin, is that Klim Bim subscribe? Thank you very much, and thanks for the bits again, Excalibur, party one. Ole Muller. I'm gonna go with Ollie Muller. Thank you very much for subscribing, sir. Very kind. Right, yeah.
Jen has joined us. She's graced us with her presence.
That is genuinely being graced, though, let's be honest. Alright, I've got a bit of biofuel. Which is good.
Apparently she has been here. I think she's just been quiet.
That's fair enough. I might be able to do this then. 1400 of 1500 cable. it will literally be a case of how to place it where.
And then power.
Well, yeah.
Well, I suppose if this is the last thing you're going to do on this before, you know, if the stream, you could just shut everything down, isn't it, really? Just to get the power to the...
Space elevator. There's the 400. Oh, I need to increase some slots.
Question for Spanj from Jen. Who has the sexier accent, him or you?
Who's him?
I think Jen's trolling.
Oh, she asked it between me and you.
I don't know, to be honest.
Who's him? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Excalibur reckons I'm over filtering.
Over filtering? Oh, you're filtering. Obviously. Where's that? There it is. Got it. Right, what am I short on? The cable. Yeah. So the cable should fill me up. Fill me up! Here we go. Accended.
Jen says she learned to troll from the best. Who was the best?
We got it. We got it.
We got it. Oh.
Let's do it. Up the tower we go. Look at this, Elion. Ladders. That's nice, isn't it? Elion. Ladders.
Hashtag Elion, please watch.
Yeah. Ladders. No space elevator. What? What? The size of this fucker. Sorry, language. Holy Jesus. Monkey balls.
It did go blue though, didn't it?
Have it. Come to me! Holy shit!
Oh, what shit! Look at all those resources going.
Yeah, I know.
Hell.
That's so cool. Whee! Look at little fireworks. Space elevator, motherfucker! Oh my god.
Bloody hell. Oh, it moves!
What is it doing? It looks like it's about to receive something. Whoa, fuck!
What?
Just watch.
What?
Jeez. That's fucking impressive.
That's amazing.
I don't even care about swearing. That
God.
is fucking impressive.
Oh, look at the thrusters firing on it.
Yeah. Or are they
let's stop.
Just the lights.
Oh, lights.
Wom.
What? Okay, so what does it do?
I don't know. Look, it's got conveyor inserty things into it. Oh, hang on. Let's not jump
Can
down
you go
there.
up it?
Oh. Yeah.
Or is it just?
Oh fuck.
Is it just for? Is it just for?
I think it's just for sending resources up. Look at this monster.
There's a platform up there. It's like you must be able to get up there.
Well, let's try. Oh, I can configure the space elevator. Wow, I can make... Yeah, it wants 50 rotaries. Load, seal, and send. Giant lever. Game... Oh my god. Bits and bobs. So I need to, produce reinforced. I need to increase my production lines to include rotaries and these... I was just saying I don't really need to produce a production line from reinforced iron plate because I don't use it that much. Now I will need to. That's insane.
Is there a spawn menu just for the benefit at the end of the test? Is there a way you could just spawn that in?
Oh, just to send it up?
Yeah.
No, there isn't. That'd be cool though. I suppose it would just be like little pods running up those. I don't know if you'd actually see anything. But I mean, it's clearly designed for automation because you've got these conveyor inserters here. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to run in this stream, unfortunately.
Yeah, because there's no way of putting anything into it. It's got to be fed by a conveyor, isn't it?
I might be able to click shift them into there. Yeah, I can. I just put 4 things in. We demand to see it. This is Doom News. We demand to see it. I gotta go to bed. Looking late. Jeff! These rotaries alone. What do you need to make a rotary? A rotor requires... Are you ready? Bolts and...
We demand to see it. You must, or you will be doomed by noodles.
Doomed by noodles. Jesus.
Sleep is for the weak, as in people without a freaking space elevator.
Fuck. That's fucking impressive. There it is.
Do you think you get something for doing it? Do you think you get something in return
Well,
for sending?
Yeah, I think so. Well, there's I think that completes the alpha. I think that basically completes the alpha because complete space elevator phase 1. It's locked at the moment. If I need to complete these 2, the walkways and color gun, in order to unlock the space elevator milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that.
No.
It's a shame, but yeah, I would need to change. What I would do is I would probably redo this entire production line here for the rods, because rotors, we just saw that, didn't we? Rotors, in fact, let's have a look in here. To produce rotors, you can't produce rotors.
The J-Jock says there has to be a way to climb that monster. Maybe jump pads.
Yeah. Yeah, the assembler produces rotors. So I would need to tie... I need to tie this one to produce rods. And this one to... I need another constructor to produce nails, basically. So I need one of these to produce the rods and then turn that into screws and whatnot. And then this one also to feed the assembler. So I'd need to change this entire production line to fit another constructor in there, and then to link them to a assembler, which can produce the rotors. At the same time, I need rods in order to produce the screws that you need to produce the hardened plates. The reinforced plates also require plates and screws. So I probably end up actually tearing this entire production line down and redoing the whole thing. So
but the added bonus of now you know how it works. So when the game release, everyone that's watching now, and yourself and myself included, we know that this is a goal to aim for. So when you're placing stuff down, we're going to know that you need to think about the long game, aren't you?
Yep.
In your layout.
There's so many layers of production in order to automate production of everything you need. And you know, I wouldn't settle here again next time. Next time, because the map doesn't change. It's a fixed planet. It's a handmade planet, right? So I'd settle down there. Look at all that open space down there.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can always have the conveyor belts bringing the stuff off the mountain, can't you? From the
just beyond the concrete mine, underneath the cliff over there, 3 iron deposits.
Oh, okay.
You can see the heads on them, basically. So with 3 iron mines, you could create steel plates or rods and a production line just for doing more rods to turn into screws, to turn into hardened plates. Yeah.
Do you know what I think?
Yeah.
Sorry. Here's an idea, right? Yeah. once the game releases, I know it's a lot of work to do a stream, but you could do a 3-day weekend stream, 2 hours on a Friday, 2 hours on a Saturday, and 2 hours on Sunday,
To get
start
back
to
here.
finish. Yeah, to start to finish, get everyone back, get everyone to see what happens. They can play along as well. I think it would be.
It would be good. It would be good. I'd have to clear it with the wife to spend that much time locked away in a room with a bunch of people on the internet.
And before Vert says it, with that tool.
Yeah. With that tool, with the chainsaw, the one that comes right out. Look at it.
Yeah,
it comes right out.
Yes, I did get you.
But yeah, I just want to say, this game is freaking awesome. it's pretty fucking addictive. It's pretty addictive. Pretty awesome. I try to explain it to people. I try to explain. So, Spanj, what is Satisfactory? Oh, well, you basically build mines and conveyors and factories, and they're like, that's a game. Well, yeah, it's called Satisfactory because it's satisfying. Yeah, but what's the purpose of the game, Spanj? You just build factories. When you explain it to someone, they're like, "What the fuck are you chatting about?" But yeah, it's pretty good, and it looks beautiful as well.
J-Juck says, she says it's okay as long as your hands are above the desk.
Yeah.
Wow, nighttime. Is that the first time you've seen nighttime?
No, it's been nighttime before. It's never particularly dark at nighttime, but I've never taken the time to look at the moon. But it's pretty good, isn't it? What does it look like up the tower? Where's my tower?
I don't think it's going to change the size. Oh, what the? Yeah, sorry. Thought you were talking about the chainsaw. Chainsaw again.
Oh, not again. No. I'll get this tool.
What does it look like? Does it look like up the tower? It doesn't change the size of it.
Yeah. It's
moon. Yeah, moon's plural. That is true.
It's pretty. It's a pretty game. Definitely is. Alright guys, that's a stream, I'm afraid. Much late, almost bloody 3 hours. Hope you got your Spanj fix for today, and your Dragoon fix. Thank you, Dragoon, for helping me today, by the way. Much appreciated, sir.
No, it's been fun. It's been a really good time. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
Good stuff, yeah. Thank you everybody on the stream, in the chat. Thank you for all the subscribes, the follows, the bits, everything. You guys are awesome, as always. Thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I know it's not Empyrion, but like I said, I wanted to get some Satisfactory done before we lose access to the game. But we will be back. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes, we will be back. Thanks, XCow again. Bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. Brilliant stuff. Next week we'll be back to Empyrion. Well, yeah, I better do, otherwise there'll be a riot, wouldn't there? Yeah, we'll be back to Empyrion next week. Don't worry, it's all good. But yeah, thank you everybody.
Merlin says, "I think this stream was satisfactory."
Merlin, get out. You're drunk. Go home. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful week. Hopefully I'll see you on YouTube during the week. But otherwise, yeah, have a great time. I'll see you next Sunday. Same time next Sunday. Cheers, guys. See you later. Bye. Nailed it. Nailed it. Julie, thanks for the follow, dude. See you guys.